What's up, YouTube? It is Nixter28 here, and I am here with the final NFL playoffs video. This is going to be my wrap-up of the Super Bowl 52 game, in which the Philadelphia Eagles were crowned champion after defeating the New England Patriots 41-33 in a high-scoring shootout of a game. Wasn't much defense at all. And the Eagles took home the Lombardi Trophy for the first time in their franchise's history. In 1960, they won an NFL championship before there was the Super Bowl, but this is the first time the Eagles are Super Bowl champions once again. Let's get into the stats of the game. Starting with Nick Foles, who won the Super Bowl MVP award and played out of his mind, completing 28 of 43 passes, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. That wasn't really his fault. It was juggled by Alshon Jeffrey. He couldn't haul in the catch, and it was intercepted by the Patriots. And another thing to talk about in this game, the Patriots tried this trick play where Danny Amendola threw the ball, ended up throwing the ball. Brady handed it off, and then the ball was pitched to Danny Amendola, and he tried to throw it to Tom Brady, who couldn't catch the ball. Just couldn't do it. And then, the Eagles made a really gutsy call on 4th and goal. They did the same exact play, except Trey Burton threw the ball to Nick Foles, and he caught it for a touchdown. So, the gutsy call paid off, by the Eagles. They got that touchdown. Credit to Doug Peterson and his offense. Great job executing that. He did a great job calling this game. As for the rushing, LeGarrette Blount had a nice game with 14 carries, 90 yards, and a big touchdown. Jay Ajayi, 9 carries, 57 yards. A 26-yard long run was his longest run. As for receiving, Corey Clement had 4 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. Nelson Aguilar had 9 catches for 84 yards. Alshon Jeffrey, 3 catches, 73 yards and a touchdown. A really nice touchdown catch. Zach Ertz had a nice game as well with 7 catches for 67 yards and a TD. And then Torrey Smith with 5 catches and 49 yards. For defense, there really wasn't a whole lot of defense, but what changed the complexion of this game was in the 4th quarter. There was a strip sack by the Eagles' Brandon Graham on defense, and it was recovered by Derek Barnett. That completely changed the game, because then the Eagles went down and scored the touchdown. Zach Ertz scored that touchdown, and that completely changed the game. So that's that. As for the kicking and the special teams, Jake Elliott hit all of his field goals and he missed an extra point. Let's take a look at the Patriots, see what they did, and then we'll just overall summarize the game and what happened. Tom Brady had a monster game, 28 completions, 48 yards, 505 yards, and 3 touchdowns. No interceptions, but he was close to throwing an interception a couple of times, at least once. And then Danny Amendola missed the pass to Tom Brady. That was interesting. Didn't work out for them. As for rushing, James White, 7 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Dion Lewis, 9 carries for 39 yards, and for receiving, a lot of receiving yards because of all those yards Brady threw for. Amendola, 8 catches for 152 yards. Hogan, 6 catches, 128 yards and a touchdown. And then Gronk with 9 catches and 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Those were their leading receivers. Now, let's just talk about this game overall. As I said, this game was an offensive shootout. The Eagles would score, and then the Patriots would go right down the field and score. That's the kind of game this was. It was just a back-and-forth scoring match until the 4th quarter. Now, a couple interesting points. like I said, there was a missed extra point by Jake Elliott. So the scoring got a little bit weird. The Patriots, Steven Gostowski, I can't pronounce his name, their kicker, missed an extra point and a field goal. There was a bad snap by the Patriots long snapper. Somehow their punter was able to maintain the hold, and the kick was badly shanked and missed. That played a factor in this game. And also, what I'm going to talk about now is the defense. That's ultimately what cost the Patriots here in this game, because Nick Foles just absolutely went off. Doug Peterson had some aggressive play calling. He kept his foot on the pedal the whole game, and I gotta give the Eagles big props for that. You gotta play aggressive against the Patriots. You cannot step off the pedal the whole game, and that's exactly what they did. Now, what changed the game was that strip sack. Up until then, there wasn't any big defensive plays besides that interception, which was not Foles' fault. But that strip sack was it right there. That is what cost the Patriots the game, because they couldn't stop the Eagles. They just couldn't all game long. They were getting shredded in the passing game. And that was what led to their downfall, was the poor defensive performance. You can't play poorly on defense in the Super Bowl. That's what that proves. There was only one punt in the whole entire game. That tells you how poorly the game was played defensively. And it really did come down to the last play. Brady threw a Hail Mary to Gronkowski. There was like four or five Eagles guys around him. He was unable to come up with a catch. So, yeah, congratulations to the Eagles, their fan base, the coaching staff. They did a fantastic job all season long, and it's amazing to think that they came into the playoffs having lost their starting quarterback, coming in there with Nick Foles. You didn't really know what he could do. He hadn't lived up to his potential for what he did in that amazing 2013 season, but he played beyond expectations and definitely deserved this MVP. But it wasn't just Nick Foles. This was a team effort. A lot of players were contributing on offense. You had Corey Clement, Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz, Torrey Smith, all making big contributions. And LeGarrette Blount and Jay Ajayi pitching in the running game. So, yeah. Once again, congrats to the Eagles winning on defeating the Patriots. I was pretty excited to actually have this prediction wrong for once. Yeah, I'm never excited to have predictions wrong, but this I was happy about. Great job to the Eagles, once again. And, yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.